All right, your boy Zxous, the guy who's going to save all you guys' troubles, right? This is going to be like a prep video for the anniversary, because obviously we know that the live stream for the anniversary is going to be happening on the 22nd of October. And obviously you guys need to prep before then, because I wasn't going to make this video originally, but I'm getting a bit worried because I'm seeing a lot of people, make a mistake, or at least a lot of people are mentioning a mistake that I know is going to just be so problematic later on. Right? It really does concern Delta realistically, but I don't think a lot of people, especially the newer players, are actually aware of what is going to be happening with the anniversary and stuff like that. So I'm going to kind of break it down to you guys and let you guys know what you guys should be doing, right? The first things first, you guys should be stacking up on your gems, right? Now, obviously, when it comes to Pilgrim banners, it's not the regular rate up banner, right? When you have these banners like Jill and Ada, these characters are rated up at 2%. Even though they're collabs, they're still rated up at 2%. Pilgrim characters are rated up at 1%, which means you're most likely going to have, you're going to have a very hard time getting a Pilgrim, right? There are going to be that lucky few that get them first multi. Heck, there's going to be a lucky few that get them off the free single, right? If you don't know, every single day for the next 21 days, once the anniversary starts, for both banners, you are going to be able to get a free single every single day for the Pilgrims. Now, another thing I want people to know, right? I've seen a lot of people say, well, Zxous, why not just summon on these banners, right? Or like a Delta's banner and then stack up golden tickets. The reason why you don't want to do that is because if you guys don't know, Nikke has this rebate system now for Pilgrim banners specifically, where after you summon on the banners a certain amount of times, you get rewards back. And those rewards are like favorite item, upgrade materials, and multis back on the banner, right? So it's kind of silly for you guys to spend all your gems on like Delta or Jill Valentine and Ada Wong. Like, I feel like these two are way more reasonable than Delta, just because obviously these two are collab characters. Delta, the character, is going to be in the game forever now, right? And you can get her any time of the week, right? But that's one thing you guys got to remember. It is that realistically that rebate system as well, right? Now, a lot of things, one thing that I'm seeing a lot of people say is, Zxous, I'm not going to fall for this because all you YouTubers did this to us when Rouge came out and then Cinderella dropped. My thing is, when Rouge came out months, not a week, not 2 weeks, not even a month, months before Cinderella came out. There was no possible way we were going to know what Cinderella did and Rouge was already in the game, right? If I had already knew some way, shape, or form what Rouge did and what Cinderella did, I would have told everybody to go for Rouge, right? And that was the biggest, that was one of the great depressions of Nikke, right? When Cinderella came out and everyone found out that Rouge was the character you needed to have realistically for her, because it was just like a massive boost, right? The thing about Delta and Rouge, the difference is Delta is a character that's coming right before the anniversary, which means you're going to know exactly what Delta does and what the anniversary characters do to see if you're going to need Delta or not, right? Because obviously right now it looks like Delta is going to be a defender support though. She's going to be like a support for distributed damage characters, and depending on if she's with other characters or other defenders, she's going to be like she's gonna change what she does. We don't actually know Delta's full kit. I'll let you guys know when we actually see her kit, right? But a lot of people are like, okay, well, Delta seems to be a character that could be very beneficial in the future, and especially for the Pilgrims. Well, like I said, you will know exactly what all these characters do before you even have the chance of summoning for these anniversary Pilgrims. So what I highly recommend to do, this is a genuine for the people, I'm not going to stop you guys from doing what you guys want to do, right? But from a genuine YouTuber who's going to tell you guys exactly what I think you guys should do, I think you should save your currency for the anniversary banners, because again, the rebate system is really helpful. At the end of the day, even if it is a garbage system to a lot of you guys, it's still free, right? It's still free. And I know a lot of people hate that fact, but it's true, because you could either summon on these banners and get nothing back at all, or you could summon on these banners the same way you would do and get nothing back at all, and then get rewards back, if that makes sense, right? It doesn't really, the only difference between this rebate and not rebate is that you're getting the stuff for free. I don't understand why. I get people are not excited about how the rebate system works, but you still get free stuff from it if you summon a certain amount of times, right? That's still generally better than getting nothing at all, regardless of how bad it is. That's common sense, right? So when it comes to your gems, right, for the people who are saying, well, Zxous, it's probably better if we summon on these banners and, you know, just build up our golden tickets on these banners, like Delta's banner, and then pity the Pilgrim. Yes, that is a good idea, but now with the rebate system, I feel like it's just better off using all your gems and all your currency on these anniversary banners to get the rebate stuff, right? And I'm a bit worried because what if we get like a new, like the 5x5 event again, right? That event was really good, right? But the thing is, that event kind of catered more to like people who summoned a lot and got the rebate event as well. Like obviously if you were completely free to play and you didn't like summon too much, you could still get stuff from that 5x5 event. But I'm 100% sure they're gonna bring that back. And if they bring like a new road to villain event or like road to hero event or something like that, Drake event, if they bring something like that, that's gonna be very helpful as well. But that has nothing to do with summoning, right? The only thing that has to do with the summoning is the 5x5 event, right? Which they didn't actually bring for Dorothy, but they did bring the rebate system for Dorothy. So it seems like any Pilgrim that they drop is going to have this rebate system. But yeah. But the main point is Delta. I would recommend when it comes to Miss Delta, what I highly recommend is that you just wait. I know a lot of you guys don't like that word. Just wait. Because by the time you know what the anniversary characters do, you will know what Delta does. You are going to know. Heck, I will make a video letting you guys know if Delta is meant for any of these anniversary pilgrims. You will know 110% if this character is going to be good, if this Delta character is going to be good for the anniversary characters. You are going to know that. So my only advice when it comes to the whole Delta situation is wait. Right? You gotta remember the anniversary, this is a main anniversary, not like a side anniversary, and it's a third one. This anniversary seems to be like it's going to be the biggest one yet, which understandable, it's the third anniversary. I'm expecting up to 300 pulls, and I'm only saying that because the first time we got up to 100 pulls, the second anniversary we got up to 200 pulls, with obviously a boatload of new characters in the game. I'm expecting up to 300 pulls. Realistically, I think with every anniversary I'm expecting 100 more pulls, so I'm expecting up to like 300 plus pulls, right? If not, then like guaranteed 250, because that would still be, it would have to be minimum what we got the second anniversary, right? Or even the second 2.5 anniversary, right? It would have to be minimum, that is like the lowest you would get, and that was 200. So I'm assuming we're gonna get 300. You're going to get a lot of multis and stuff like that, right? But regardless, if you do think like you're going to need Delta, and the reason why I'm saying this is because when Rouge first came out, Rouge wasn't like anything crazy, right? She was a cool character, but back then we didn't have anybody who skilled off HP. So Rouge herself wasn't necessarily garbage, but it was like nobody would need her at the time. But then when Cinderella came out, she was a character who got a massive buff off of like HP. And then you have Rouge who's sitting here giving well over like 50, 60, 70% HP. You see what I'm saying? So we wouldn't have known, and that's just what it is with Delta. So there's that. Another thing I think that I should mention that a lot of you guys might not know, if you guys have not heard me like any of the last videos, there's going to be 2 pilgrims. I don't feel like Delta is someone you guys should play with if you know there's going to be 2 pilgrims. Not to mention, I don't know if you guys know, but after the anniversary, we're going into the Christmas stuff. That's limited characters, right? And Winter Maiden is still very good for electric. Not only is Winter Maiden still very good for electric comp, she is a Cinderella 0.5, and she really is good for the electric comp in the sense of buffing up their elemental damage. Not to mention whatever the new Christmas characters are. Not to mention for the people who do not have the Rappy Red Hood, and we're getting a free skin, Rappy Red Hood returns in December. Not only does she return in December, we get a new pilgrim. Not in December, in the beginning of January 1st. January 1st, Rappy Red Hood returns, and not only does she return, we get a new pilgrim January 1st. Not only that, we have a step up. Not only do we have a step up, but after 4 multis of the discounted multis on that step up, you are guaranteed to pick any non-collab, non-limited, non-pilgrim character, which Delta is in fact going to be on that because she came before the 3rd anniversary character. I'm just telling you guys, I'm just giving you guys the play, right? I'm just giving you guys that. Viewers, my lovers, my people, I'm giving you guys the game plan. What you decide to do with that is up to you. I'm just telling you guys what's going on. I'm giving you guys the tea. That's what Man, if y'all want to listen, to listen. If you don't, I'm telling you, I want to make this crystal clear for every single one of you. If you come to my comments talking about you used all your gems on Delta or used all your gems on anything before the anniversary characters, I am going to spam you with laughing emojis. I'm giving you guys the ball knowledge you need, right? I'm telling you. But yeah, I mean, it's up to you guys at the end of the day. Like, I'm not going to control. I know what I'm doing, right? Your boy's not going to have that much multis, so what am I going to do, right? If you're like me and you don't have that much multis, okay, what's your game plan? Well, 200 golden tickets already saved up. That's for the anniversary character 1. Now, okay, now anniversary character 2, how do I guarantee get that? Again, with the free multis that you're going to acquire from this anniversary. Because they're going to give you probably up to 300 pulls. Now, it's not going to be 300 like pulls on advanced recruit banners. It's probably going to be like half of them go to advanced recruit or half of them go to like normal, or majority of them go to advanced recruit. And then the other, like when it says like up to 300 pulls, that free 20 or free 21 singles you get like every single day, that is also a part of that, right? When they say up to 300 pulls or 200 pulls, it doesn't mean you're getting 20 multis on the banner. It does not mean that. It just means how much pulls you're getting in general. Normal, advanced, free multis or free singles, whatever it is. So don't let nobody debate you. Don't let nobody debate you. Don't let Nikke finesse you guys. Don't let Nikke debate you guys. I'm telling you, I've been here since the beginning of the game, and I'm here to stay. I'm giving y'all the game, bro. Just listen. Have your golden tickets ready. If you guys want to use your multis on like Jill and Ada Wong to build up golden tickets, that's a good idea because both of them are really good and they're collab characters. If you guys want to do the same thing with Delta, by all means you can. But remember, the anniversary banners do have a rebate system that will benefit not only your other chances of getting the anniversary character, but it will also benefit your chances, or not your chances, but it will benefit your account because you're getting materials that you're going to need for favorite items, right? And for all we know, Isabel, Haran, and Noah might get a favorite item. I'm going to assume, right? I don't think they will, to be honest, but like I'm hoping they get something. I hope that we finally get a Pilgrim with a favorite item. Please. You guys let me know what you think, bro. But I'm just trying to give you guys ball knowledge. I'm out. Peace. Love all you guys. All right. Another thing I want to add as well before I actually finish this video is that I don't think she's going to get anything. I want to see what the nude side story contains. But obviously, like, if you don't remember this post right here, right? A lot of people are speculating that it could be Lily as a Pilgrim because obviously this character is holding a lily on her what's it called? A lily in her a lily flower in her hand, right? And then obviously if you take a look down here, you can't really see it much. I remember I seen this a while ago, but like it indicates different characters that you know, like this is, for example, this one right here, you can't really see it, but this right here is supposed to be Rose. This is supposed to be Red Hood. This is supposed to be I think this is supposed to be Lily. I'm not sure. One of these is supposed to be Lily and one's supposed to be somebody else, right? But like this right here, they're indicating that this right here is going to be Nayuta and Lily wise because obviously that's Nayuta's staff, and then she's holding not only is it a headless like angel, but she's holding a like a lily flower, right? Which would make sense for if you know anything about Lily's backstory. I made a lore video, I think, but not like too deep into it. But long story short, like I don't know if this is spoilers because it's been like years now, but from what I remember, Lily's head is like the key to the Queen's heart or some shit like that. I forgot what it was, but like something like that. So that makes sense of what they're leaking, or not leaking, but what they're putting here with obviously Nayuta's staff, right? And then a headless angel holding a lily. It kind of makes sense if you understand what I'm getting at, right? And then that would also make sense of why they're, you know, rerunning Red Hood and Dorothy. I feel like that could also line up with each other. And then it's like, okay, but why are they running Modernia? I feel like they're just running Modernia to rerun her. But like maybe, I don't know, realistically. It's just speculation. But we're going to see when the live stream comes out. But yeah, just be smart with what you guys do. There's so many hype stuff about to come. You guys don't even know. Do not let Delta distract you from that. Please. But hey, yo, go for Delta if you want. But don't let her distract you. Stay strong, my men and women.